work for a company that lends me out to cowards that don't have the courage to sack their own employees, and for good reason.
Who are you, man?
Because people do crazy stuff when they get fired. I'm gonna need your key card.
This is not even a movie about job loss. This is a movie about the search for purpose in life. It's not unlike Jerry Maguire. You know, I heard a journalist recently say that the book is about a man who's losing it and the movie's about a man who's finding it.
That is right on the money.
Yeah, and I thought that was just kind of dead on. I started writing it when we were in an economic boom, and by the time I was finished writing the screenplay, we were in one of the worst recessions on record. So it was kind of a strange process in which I had to start changing things to reflect what was going on. If I told you I was making a movie about teenage pregnancy, you know, your first thought would be I was making an after-school special. Certainly not Juno. You know, I think if I have a skill as a filmmaker, it's finding accessible ways into tricky material. I made an accessible movie about tobacco lobbying, about teenage pregnancy, and now about a guy who fires people for a living.
You know that moment when you look into somebody's eyes and you can feel them staring into your soul and the whole world goes quiet?
Yes.
Right, well, I don't.
George Clooney is lovely. I mean, look, he makes the set a wonderful place to be in that he's just a great guy and is a hard worker. He's an actor who's also directed. He's actually an Oscar-nominated director, and because of that, he knows what I'm looking for, and he's always trying to help me get what I want as a director. And he does movies for the right reasons, so he immediately classes up a films.
I'd be the 7th person to do it. More people have walked on the moon.
Did they throw you a parade?
You get lifetime executive status. You get to meet the chief pilot, Maynard Finch.
Wow.
And they put your name on the side of a plane.
If you guys don't grow up, it's like you need to pee on everything.
He gets sent 20 scripts a day. I, oddly enough, was urged by his agent to visit him in Italy. Under the idea that he had read the script and I was going to come stay with him. And when I got there, he had not read the script. And I found myself living in his house with my wife, not sure when he was going to read the script. I'm sure he was just as uncomfortable as some kid staying in his house, you know, some director, he hasn't read a script. And then one day he walked up to me and just said, I just read it. It's great. I'm in.
We weigh ourselves down until we can't even move. Make no mistake, moving is living.
Help yourself.